So the Lions are Super Bowl favorites for the first time ever. And I just got on the season ticket waiting list today. So I'm excited. I don't think I've ever been excited. I've lived in Detroit for all of my life, and I've never, ever wanted season tickets until now. So hopefully I don't have to wait too long, but it's weird hearing Detroit Lions and Super Bowl favorites all in the same sentence. But yes, after we beat down the Jacksonville Jaguars, we are Super Bowl favorites. And to come out of not only to come out of the NFC, but to win the Super Bowl, because we're just beating teams. We're beating good teams. We're not just beating them. We are beating them down. Every opponent that has come up against us, we've either won or handled them, right? So now we're coming to the Lions being in their first ever Super Bowl. And after the Kansas City Chiefs lost to the Buffalo Bills are kind of the favorite to come out of the AFC. Now, I think that Kansas City is still that team to beat until they're not. So we'll see how that goes. And Patrick Mahomes went into Buffalo last year and beat not only Buffalo, but Lamar Jackson Wilson as well. So we're having a discussion in Detroit Lions Weekly, as you can see from the banner, is who would you want to face and in the Super Bowl and in the playoffs. And we're going to look at this right now. So far, this is the standings heading into the beginning of week 12. We got Thursday Night Football tonight. The Lions got a nice little spot at 9-1. Now, of course, we got to win. We are really, I'm not going to root for the LA Rams. However, if they win, I wouldn't be mad. Eagles got to travel to SoFi, would not be mad. We're just going to focus on the NFC for right now. So the Lions being the number 1 seed, if we go into right now, let's see how much this playoff picture could possibly change. We know that they're going to get a bye week, and then they're going to play the lowest seed of the coming out of the wild card round, which means that the Philadelphia Eagles would be facing currently the Washington Commanders. That is going to be a really good game. The Commanders would have to go into Philly. They've been struggling of late, but that's a game. I'll buy that for $1. Then we would have the Cardinals would be facing the Green Bay Packers, and they would have to travel to Arizona. That would be a really good game. And then last, we would have the Falcons hosting the Minnesota Vikings. So let's just say, who do you think would win out of these? I would say, man, this is tough. I'm going to pick the Washington Commanders. I'm just going to pick the Washington Commanders. So right there, the Washington Commanders would come to Detroit. That's how that would go. But let's say that the Eagles, because that was too easy. So let's say the Eagles win their game. So then they beat the 7 seed. Who else would you pick? Cardinals over the Packers? Who would y'all pick? I would say Packers going to Arizona. I don't know. I don't want to be biased. I'll take the Cardinals. And I'll be biased for the sake of this right here and say the Falcons beat the Vikings. So the Detroit Lions in the divisional round would host the Atlanta Falcons. That's how that would go. Who are they going to see in the Super Bowl? This is a sneaky team right here. This team here is quietly making some noise, if that makes sense. Quietly making some noise. This is a team here. I'm going to be real with you. I think we could absolutely cream the Steelers. Like, we would destroy their offense. If all we would have to do is keep TJ Watt off our back, that defensive line, I mean, their offense would get smoked by ours. This wouldn't even be a competition. Real talk, I wouldn't even mind if this was the matchup, for real. But who could we, right now, I gotta say that the Chiefs. I just think that the narrative is favoring the Chiefs, that the NFL wants them to have a shot at a three-peat. That's what I think. So my teams, my Super Bowl teams, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think the Texans are going to make it. I don't think the Chargers, they're a really good story. The Ravens, I really don't. I mean, if they keep this up, they could fall out of the playoffs. They really could, because the Colts would need a win over us, which ain't going to happen. But they wouldn't need a win over us just to stay on pace. So there's a possibility the Broncos could come up and take over the Ravens and things like that. So I think that that's how it would go for the Detroit Lions in the playoffs. Here's the thing. A lot of this might not even change. No team has been eliminated yet from the playoff picture, but that would no doubt come in Sunday, week 12. I think that's like the earliest people have been eliminated. So we'll see. No doubt I expect elimination to be, let's go back here. elimination from the playoffs will be, let me see. We can tell right now. Jacksonville is 2-9, and the 7th seed is 7-5. So the best the Jacksonville Jaguars could be if they went on a run would be 8-9. So if a team gets 7 wins, if the 7th seed gets 7 wins, right, because they would be 8-9. So they have to win 7 in a row. So they probably won't get eliminated until week 13. And then over here, Commanders are 7-4. And then we have the Giants. So the best the Giants could be if they went on the streak would be 9-8. So we probably won't get any eliminations this week. They'll probably come week 13 or 14. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Who do you see us playing in? First of all, 1, do we get the first seed? 2, who do you think we face in the divisional round? And 3, who do you think we face in the Super Bowl? Hey, listen, we're here. We're talking about it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. You could be anywhere else on YouTube, but you choose to rock with me. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions.